want you to look me in the eye and tell me you're not smoking.
I'm not smoking.
The Vintons uncover Ivan the Terrible.
I'm gonna torch your whole house.
On this episode of The World's Strictest Parents, meet the Vintons.
What's not gonna fly is not following the rules.
A no-nonsense California family
I need you out now.
where the rules must be obeyed.
A half-hearted effort will never fly in this house.
Did you take care of the dog poop today?
Or consequences suffered.
Slamming your door, you lose your door.
Talking on their phone past 9 o'clock, they lost their phone. If you're not strict, they're never gonna get it.
But when two unruly teenagers spend a week with the family,
There'll be no lying, no swearing, no face piercings.
will a dose of discipline from strict parents make a difference?
There'll be no smoking at my house. Ivan, sit there. You're not going anywhere. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna torch your whole house.
Yes, I'm going to get it, Mom. Don't need to yell at me. Well, why are you act like this?
My name is Brittany, older, and I'm 17. I'm from Santa Clarita, California.
Mom, want to see what I got?
You didn't even ask me.
Yes, I did.
My mom got mad about this piercing.
It's not that big of a deal.
She used to be full of life and full of happiness and funny and outgoing, and I don't know what happened. I don't know what changed.
Come on, Mommy.
Are you going out tonight?
Yeah, probably.
Are you coming home or not?
I don't know yet. Me and my mom have a weird relationship. What the f? She's being such a
Words hurt more than physical abuse. I know she drinks. Now I know she smokes.
Tonight we're supposed to go to a party and there's supposed to be drinking, and I'm sure that it'll be
marijuana substances
yeah,
there.
marijuana.
Straight up, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it.
And like everyone was giving me some of their beer. I was like pretty drunk.
Drink it, chug it, Brittany, chug it.
I hope to get back the love that she once showed me when she was a little girl. My fears for Britney are that hopefully she won't end up like me, single mom with, nothing.
Assumptions on who I am because of who I am.
Hanging out with kids that were on probation.
So what? They're on probation.
My name's Ivan, I'm 15 years old, and I'm from Jamaica, Queens, New York. I live with my mom and my brother.
Do you think you can pass the classes you failed, or not?
I don't know.
Because you didn't do the readings you were supposed to do.
What readings?
That's what says in the report card.
Well, I don't know what the you're talking
Hey,
about.
Ivan, listen. I'm pretty upset if he doesn't get his act together. He could pretty much fail the year.
Well, my motto is, if it's legal, do it. If it's illegal or prohibited, just don't get caught. What? What, kid? Stay off. If anybody's disrespectful, I mean, that deserves a fight. Nah, that was nothing, though, because it was on Queens Boulevard. Like, we gotta get him on the back street, son.
Ivan's biological dad lives in his country of origin, the Ukraine. I think Ivan has a lot of potential. He was this smart kid. Right now, he doesn't like to be told what to do.
The thing about authority is, there's gotta be some limits.
It upsets me when Ivan lies, because he does it to run away from problems. I feel very sad, I feel powerless, I feel like something is heading towards something that is gonna really scare me, but I feel pretty much helpless. I think that Ivan could see that he could actually follow rules and be happy. When he comes back, I think he's gonna change a little bit.
They're not gonna change me.
Love you, don't kiss me.
Why?
You have stuff on your lips.
Oh, come on. I hope this does some good for her and her behavior.
Thank you.
And the way she thinks and the way she acts.
Time to clean your room. Would you bring my laundry down for me, please? My name is Lisa Vinton. I live in Murrieta, California. My husband Scott and I are a blended family. Holly's 21. Travis is almost 19, and then Jeffrey just turned 18.
We have guidelines in the household. I expect integrity. I expect respect. We'll talk this afternoon about getting it back.
It's important to be strict with your kids because they're kids. They don't know what the impact of the choices that they're gonna make and how they will affect the rest of their lives. Go take care of your room. Travis, I need you to feed the dogs and finish clearing off the table, please. Did you make the toast?
My mom's 5'4" and the scariest thing ever.
You're buying groceries, you're not getting out of it. Did you take care of the dog poop today? No, you didn't, Travis. I was just out there. Do it now.
She uses the scare tactic. If that means putting a police officer in your face just to scare you, she has them on speed dial.
Holly, you don't need to be the parent either.
Slamming your door, you lose your door. Scott comes up here, takes it off the hinges, puts the door in the garage. Losing the cell phone.
Hi, this is where the cell phones go.
I did have a few more rules than a lot of my friends. They could be out later than I would. I usually had to be home by 9, 10.
And then when you get done, Jeff, I need you to put the shoe basket away. Holly, will you help me with the dishwasher?
I think the teens are in for a real wake-up call.
Are you washing your sheets, Steph? Can you do that for me, please? Holly, I need you to get your clothes out of the dryer and we need to get the cat litter cleaned up right now, please.
Hello.
Ivan.
Nice to meet you.
You smoke too.
Yeah. I met Ivan at the airport. He's really cool.
She was pretty cool. It looked like it was gonna be a fun experience because I wasn't gonna be alone. I have my cigarettes in my pocket. I don't smoke. That's what I'm gonna say.
Remember what we do when we greet somebody. Let's make sure we do the same thing. Shake their hand, be polite.
That's them. Look hilarious.
When the car first pulled up, I saw like the family, and then I thought they were like this little good family, you know?
Well, they haven't looked us in the eye, so that's got to be worked on.
Walking up to the house, they all looked like they were straight edges, perfect little American dream family.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hey, I'm Ivan.
Ivan, I'm Scott.
Hey.
Pleasure to meet
Hi,
you.
Ivan. I'm Lisa.
Hi there. Hi, Brittany. How are you?
Jeff.
Good, how are you?
Good. Here, I'll take that for you.
Hi.
Thank you.
I'm Lisa.
Hi, I'm Brittany.
It's nice to meet you. I saw Brittany's piercing in her eyebrow, which I can't even look at. It's just not comfortable for me. Stuff over there, Ivan, and then we're going to give you a tour of the house. As far as rules and punishment go, we're very clear about what's expected. Hey guys, come on in and sit down. What's not going to fly is not following the rules. Here are the rules of the house, and there are just no exceptions. This is the way we are, and there's always a punishment or a consequence. There'll be no lying. There'll be no swearing. There'll be no slamming doors. And there'll be no phone or TV after bedtime hours.
When is bedtime hours?
Typically on a school night, bedtime hours are no later than 9 o'clock. Okay? There'll be no drinking alcohol. There'll be no smoking. Do either one of you smoke cigarettes?
Yeah.
Okay. There'll be no face piercings, so you'll have to take the ring out of your eyebrow.
That.
Coming up,
I'm real happy when she finds out that I found those.
the Vintons get hands-on with the teens' baggage.
Brittany, this was an absolute breach of trust. As far as rules and punishment go with our kids, we're very clear about what's expected, and if they didn't follow through, they were punished, and typically the punishment fit the crime. All right, so right now, what we're gonna do in this house, we earn trust, is how it works. The first thing I need you to do is go into your suitcase and bring us anything that interferes with any of the expectations that we have here. And literally, we have zero tolerance in this house. You don't get one chance. All right, so why don't you kids head off to your room then?
I don't think I have anything really inappropriate.
Brittany, in your backpack, do you have any cigarettes?
Not in my backpack.
Are they in your suitcase?
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you go grab those for us?
All right.
Thank you.
Well, what do you think, Ivan? Are the rules too tough?
No, not at all.
Okay. Good. Should be an easy week then.
I don't fall for the whole strict thing. They're easy. They're easy to crack. Ivan always finds his way.
Like, I smoke like a pack a day, so it's gonna be hard. And I have 2 more packs, but I'm just not giving them like a whole pack. That's ridiculous.
There's really no privacy in this house, so in order to make sure that we can trust you, Scott and I are gonna be going through your bags right now, so you guys just need to stay here, okay? All right. Ready?
Yep.
In this house, there's no privacy. What the?
Like, I think it's ridiculous. Like,
oh, yikes.
Journal, this is good.
Oh, more cigarettes.
Not finding anything bad, and as I sit here right now, it's very tough for me to understand why he's here. That's it.
Where was she planning to smoke them was all I could think. Like, I guess it goes back to being a teenager. You don't really think past the end of your nose, which is why teenagers need parents. Brittany, this was an absolute breach of trust. Why did you lie to us?
because I smoke.
Okay, well, you're not smoking this week. Smoke kills. Okay, my grandmother died from emphysema, so these are going in the trash. And I'm gonna need your cell phone for lying to us. As far as the piercing goes, that's our house rule. Do you have a tongue piercing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that needs to come out as well. Are there any other piercings in your face?
Oh, no.
No?
No.
Okay. All right. I hope you're not lying to me, sweetie. Okay? So why don't you go ahead and go to your rooms and go ahead and get unpacked? I'm gonna break these.
Yeah.
Good luck.
I'm like pissed off with them. Like, I want to go home. This is a monster. How far away am I from home? And like, I can't even call my mom, you know?
Brittany's out of luck. I mean, she has the piercings, that's one thing. The other thing is, I kept my cigarettes in my pocket. First impression she made was, I just lied to you. I have cigarettes.
I'm gonna go talk to Brittany.
Okay.
My biggest concern with Brittany is that she's going to be very stubborn with us. You're gonna need to take out any piercings.
I don't understand, like, you don't think that I could be responsible if I have piercings? Is that like what you're saying?
No, I don't think that that has to do with it. I think what happens is if you were to go to work or to be in public, it's still not totally acceptable. Scott calls it mutilation. While you're living here, they have to come out.
What about this one?
You have another one.
No, well, but this one, yeah, so you can't even see it. And I just got it done, so can I just keep that one in there? Since you can't even see it?
That one needs to come out. I can't even stand the thought of you having something in your nose, honey. Why would you do that?
I even did a good thing and was like, I told them the truth, even though they didn't see this, you know? And they were still like, no, take it out. You can't just ignore the fact that there's metal on my face. Who cares?
All right, it's bedtime. You guys sleep well.
All right, good night.
I think Brittany is probably the one who's a little bit more apprehensive than Ivan.
I do have the parents fooled, though, easily. I mean, you know, just being all polite and stuff.
It's gonna be a big week. Ivan, we'll see you up in about 2-3 minutes. Brittany, time to get going for the day. See you in a few minutes.
Lisa is a little, like, high-strung.
Kids, you got about 30 seconds. Let's go!
Really not easygoing at all.
This morning, she got up and she had all her piercings in. Let's talk about the piercings a little bit. They're still in. You know, I mean, I still have your cell phone. I mean, we're just going down the wrong road here. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Lisa, the dumb bitch. Psycho.
Coming up.
Okay, I want you to look me in the eye and tell me you're not smoking.
I'm not smoking.
The Vintons uncover Ivan the Terrible.
I'm gonna torch your whole house.
This is a pretty big house we live in. It can't be Lisa and I just doing everything. So we expect everybody to pull their weight.
Scott and I are going to be leaving here in a short bit. We've got some errands to run, so we're going to have you and Brittany doing your chores. If you need help with any of finding anything, Holly's going to help you find them, but they'll be your responsibility to get them done.
Make bed.
The lists have become a part of the way that we manage our household. Then there's no reason why it didn't get done. Oh, I forgot you told me to do that. Or, oh, I didn't hear you say that. You know, these are excuses that kids like to use, and now there's no excuse because it's in writing, it's there, and they can work their way through it and check it off.
Like, I was glad that they were gone because I felt more comfortable.
As soon as my parents left to go run their errands, Brittany and Ivan decided to go smoke a cigarette.
Britney just keeps coming up with cigarettes. It's amazing. They just keep taking them away, and she just keeps coming up with more. Vacuum upstairs. What? I mean, I got around the chores the same way I get around with everything I have to do. I did half of the chores on my list, and the rest I'm just gonna say I did.
It makes me uncomfortable, and it makes me want to, like, rebel and, like, not do stuff when they're telling me to do. Like, when they expect stuff. Like, it's just annoying. Like, I hate people expecting stuff from me. Like, I just want to go home.
Hey,
Howdy.
how was school today?
It was all right.
Brittany? What are you doing? Napping? No? Did you get all your chores done? Mm-hmm. They weren't tough chores. They were vacuuming, dusting, and basically cleaning up their own stuff. But I kind of got the sense it went really rather quickly, like there wasn't any effort put into it.
Dusty. Kind of halfway job. Didn't you dust?
Yeah, I tried to dust. What did I leave dusty?
He was doing it in a half-hearted way. He didn't want to do it, and that's one thing that really bothers me.
I'm sorry, I'll do it again.
I appreciate that. And so whenever you do a job, whether it's schoolwork or a chore or even playing a game of chess, you want to do your best.
Yeah.
A half-hearted effort will never fly in this house. What's up with Brittany?
She's napping.
Oh, she's napping?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, I thought I could smell smoke.
Really?
Like when like, because the door was shut.
Yeah.
So.
Like she smoked inside, or you just...
I don't know, I smelled it. Can you sit down, please? Brittany, come over here, please. When I walked in your room, I could smell smoke. Let me ask you, first of all, did you smoke in my house?
Did I smoke in your house?
Did you smoke in my house?
Like on the inside of your house?
Like on the inside of my house?
No.
Okay. Did you smoke on the outside of my house?
Yes.
Okay. What was the rule, one of the very first rules that we gave you yesterday?
Smoking.
Okay. And I took away the cigarettes. I told you no smoking. Where are the cigarettes coming from? And do you have more?
No.
No, you don't have any more?
No, you like missed a few.
Did I miss a few?
But you already got them.
Okay. Are you smoking?
No.
Okay, I want you to look me in the eye and tell me you're not smoking.
I'm not smoking.
You haven't had one cigarette since you've been here?
No.
Okay.
Lying, it's one of the worst things you can do. It takes away from who you are and how people see you. And you can't be trusted or be respected if someone sees you as a liar.
If I call Holly down here, because Holly won't lie to me, okay, is she gonna tell me that you guys smoked?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Holly, she works graveyard shift. She'd been up all night. Holly?
Yeah.
Quick question. Just answer one question.
Yeah.
Did Ivan smoke or not? Did you see Ivan smoking?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely dig myself into a hole because I just kept lying. I didn't stop.
I was just really mad to know that they're just going out of their way to defy the rules. Basically, like, almost like laugh in our face. Like, what a joke you people are. I mean, that's just, it's stunning to me.
Biggest thing I told you for me is integrity and lying. No lying was the #1 thing. You know, I know, Ivan, you're saying you didn't smoke. You smoked. And it really bothers me that you can stand there and tell me, look me right in the eye and say, I'm not lying. I didn't smoke. I don't know how you can do that.
I couldn't imagine any of us, me or my brothers, talking to my parents like that. And it was shocking.
When he lied to my parents, it was creepy because he didn't flinch.
Have you smoked since you've been here? Yes or no?
Since I've been here, yes.
Okay. Then why did you tell us before that you didn't smoke? I want to believe that he told us that he smoked because he wanted to share that information because he was caught and he wanted to let it off his chest, kind of like what Brittany did. But I think he just did it because he knew he just had no out. Why don't you, where are the cigarettes? Stand up, let's search you. Stand up. They got to be on your person.
Yeah, because that's
pull out your pockets.
She starts telling me to go through my stuff and go through my pockets. And that was just a turning point when I said, I'm not gonna take any more of this bull.
So where are they?
I don't know. I've never been searched before.
Every decision you make can affect the rest of your life, negatively or positively. Our job here today, as your parents, is to make sure that you're making better choices for yourself going forward so that you can make a positive difference, not only in your life, but in the lives of others. And lying is #1 gonna be a problem for you, and it's gonna be a problem from other people. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. And I don't wanna have any more discussion about it. Period, end of story. And did I see you had a lighter on you?
Yeah.
I need the lighter. Okay, you have about 3 seconds to hand me the lighter, Ivan.
That was the straw that broke the camel's back. When she said I had 3 seconds, 3 seconds, and then what?
I think what we need to do is we need to go ahead and pull Ivan's door off of his room because he doesn't deserve the privacy. Okay, pull the door off. Ivan, sit there. You're not going anywhere.
Now you're taking the door? Like, what use do I have for the door? I'm not using the door for anything at all at this point. That's one less thing I have to dust now.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't get that.
Look at this.
Oh, there we go. Nice.
All right, hopefully that's it.
Why don't you get up? I'm gonna get you. I want you to get up. I want you to hand me a lighter, and I want you to head on up to your room. Ivan.
Oh. He'll sit there until he gives us the lighter.
Yeah, I will.
I don't trust you, Ivan. I don't know what you're gonna do with that lighter in the bedroom.
Yeah, I'm gonna torch your whole house.
Coming up.
I've been brutally beaten in the face. I never give up my stuff.
Can Scott get through to Ivan?
I would like you to give up your lighter because you choose to.
The lying is just devious.
I wanted them to know that you don't just take things away from me. I wasn't planning at all on giving the lighter up. I would sit on that couch the rest of the week. I wouldn't care.
Is this worth it?
Is what worth it?
Just sitting here and being stubborn. It's all this is, just being stubborn.
I stick to my principles.
Do you have principles that are worth sticking to?
I don't give my stuff up to somebody who's being hostile. I don't. You have 3 seconds to give me your lighter. I've been brutally beaten in the face. I never give up my stuff.
How do you relate what's going on here with something like that? Seriously.
Because you're asking for something that's mine.
But don't you think what the circumstances are makes a difference on that? There is no forcing him. I don't think you can tell him no. I think you have to show him why that's a bad decision.
But there's no good reason for me to give you my lighter.
No matter how frustrating it is, you have to keep going there. I think there are a number of good reasons. You might not agree with them. I was pretty much determined I was going to sit there with him probably all night if it took it.
I'll probably end up sitting here for quite a long time if I don't give you my lighter. Whereas if I do, I'll probably just end up sitting somewhere else. What's the difference?
The difference is we could be having a conversation, we could be playing chess, you know, we could be doing something else.
Outside of my head.
I mean, it's hard to do it.
I respect Scott for staying there and talking things out with me.
I would like you to give up your lighter because you choose to, and because we asked you to.
Lisa's saying, I don't make any decisions, she's on top of the world. And Scott is saying, you do make your decisions, and it's up to you, and that's the way it's gonna be for the rest of your life. And I think that Scott understands more what's going on. So it's my choice?
Yep. Thank you, Ivan.
No problem.
I'm glad he chose.
I think Ivan not having, you know, a father in his home at this time, that's where his needs are. That's what he needs right now. Hey, Brittany, I need you to get up. I've got somebody here I want you to meet. We have a project we're going to work on today. I really wanted to bring in somebody who could help Brittany connect with me, so I asked Darcy, one of my best friends, to come over. Let's get going, okay, sweetie?
I'm getting used to it now, like waking up early and stuff, just because I have to. It's not as bad as it was.
Morning.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi, Brittany.
Good.
Good morning.
Good.
Brittany, this is my friend Darcy.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I woke up Brittany and she came out to meet with Darcy and me. She still had piercings in. And I did not go down that road with her. I felt like, okay, I need to open a little bit of communication and get her a little more comfortable with me. Darcy and I do a radio show together.
What we were thinking is including you in our show this week.
You could create a segment, maybe helping us understand you a little bit better. Because we're gonna go to the radio station tonight and record it. So this will be a day project for you. She didn't really let on a whole lot, but I could see her little wheels turning. I'm kind of excited. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You look a little nervous.
I think that we're gonna see her creative side really come out.
I think that's cool that they're asking me to do the show, to make up my own segment. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Still have to think about it. Do a lot of people listen usually, or no?
We have thousands of listeners. It'll be fun to have like a teen segment in there. We definitely wanted Brittany to be able to share what she felt would be important. I actually brought in a very special guest. She is my daughter for the week. Her name is Brittany. Hi, Brittany.
Hello.
We prompted you today to set up a teen segment, so let's hear what you got.
I named it Individuality since you guys, like you and Scott, keep talking about that with like my piercings and stuff.
Good, individuality, all right.
When I told Lisa what my topic was gonna be, she was like excited and happy. Even if you don't realize you're doing it, do you catch yourself judging people around you over certain things?
And yeah, I think that looking at somebody, that's our instant thing that we all do, is we would judge.
Like, how did you guys feel about my piercings? Because that seemed to be like a big problem when I first got to your house.
Like, you are pretty without them, and I just felt like it was taking away from that, and I really wanted to see them gone so I could see past them.
Sorry if I was like a bad kid or something. I was gonna ask you why you let me keep my piercings in today.
I wanted you to understand what it was like to follow my rules, and today I wanted you to get to know me for who I was and not focus on things like the piercings.
How she was acting like with my piercings, and I think that's nice of Lisa because that's a pretty big deal.
I could see her connecting with me. You know, she was looking me in the eye, she was smiling at me. This is who you are, and I appreciate that. I felt like we had really broken through a pretty big barrier. Well, can I have a hug?
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, thank you. After talking to Lisa, she didn't tell me that she judged me and thought I was gonna be like bad or anything.
All right, well, we want to thank Brittany for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Yeah,
that was cool.
fun.
I never thought I'd be doing all this stuff.
Coming up, Lisa reveals past secrets, and the teens receive some home truths.
I get really emotional. Brittany, I need you up. We're gonna be heading out the door here in a few minutes. Going for a little road trip. I went to wake the kids and just struggled again with Ivan and Brittany, getting them out of bed. Ivan, time to get up, okay?
I had a horrible nightmare that night, and she kind of woke me up out of it. And I was like, did that really happen? And then I look at her and I'm like, damn, another nightmare.
To get up and get in the shower. I could turn off the water, I would. We gotta go, Ivan. You gotta get out now.
I didn't like to be rushed taking the shower, so when she knocked on the door, I was like, okay, I'm not coming out for the next 5 minutes.
I'll have to unlock the door and go in. Ivan! Ivan! I need you out now. That was a first for me, but it had to be done. I had to get in there. Oh, you have a jacket? It took me a little while, but we got going. I think for Ivan, I need to find out where I can fit in for him. We're gonna be going over the community pantry and feeding the homeless. They provide fresh food to people who don't have any food in our community. My goal in taking the kids to the pantry was to open their eyes to how that process of giving back works.
Okay, this is the kitchen. Every bit of this food in here has been donated to us, every bit of it. We've got people coming in here that lived in $600,000-$700,000 homes and lost their homes.
When I was first divorced, I had to live with my sister. Holly was 4 and Travis was 2, and I never thought for a minute that I would be in that situation, never. I'd owned a home, I'd had a beautiful family.
Yeah.
All of a sudden I had no work, no income, and when I went to the welfare office, they gave me some food pantry coupons. Jeff, I want you to listen to the story. They gave me some food pantry coupons, and I went to the food pantry, and Holly and Travis and I all walked up to the window, and they handed me a Ziploc bag of rice, a Ziploc bag of flour, and we walked away, and just tears were rolling down my face because I felt so low. And my daughter looked up at me at 4 years old, and she said, "Mommy, how come we couldn't pick the groceries off the shelf ourselves?"
Oh, wow.
When Lisa told me that she's a single mom, it made me feel like she was more human, I guess, because she had hard times too. I just felt like that's something that we could like bond with.
You good?
Great.
Do you need help? Okay. Have a nice day. Giving out the food just kind of felt good to be able to help. Have a nice day.
Oh, thank you guys. You don't know how helpful you are.
You're welcome. Just trying to make them feel as good about their day as possible.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
so nice of you to let us come today.
Oh.
I think it was important to show Brittany and Ivan that it isn't all about them. Bye-bye, thank you.
Hey, Ivan. How's it going?
Good.
Got a few minutes? I told Ivan I got a surprise for you. It's a letter from your mom. So go ahead and I'll leave you to reading it.
Needless to say, I miss you and love you very much. I hope you're having a good time and this opportunity is giving you another perspective of things. More than anything in the world, I want a good future for you. It scares me to death that you could be making decisions that could adversely affect your whole life. You're such an important part of my life that it is difficult to imagine happiness if things are not going well with you. When you come home, let's solve problems together instead of getting angry. I really look forward to you coming home. Te quiero mucho, your mom. I know my mom worries about me because she loves me. I worry about her because I love her. I learned something from it, took something from it. I definitely learned not to take my mom for granted, and I'll never forget it.
Hey, Brittany. I know we were talking earlier about how you think your mom's probably missing you. Well, I have a letter from her for you.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. I gave Brittany a letter from her mom, and she shared it with me, and it was just really nice.
There are not enough words in this world to describe the way I feel about you. I love you with all my heart. You and Trevor are the reason I get up every morning. Without you two, I wouldn't have any reason in life.
She got a little teary-eyed.
Yeah.
She was really touched by what her mom had to say. I get really emotional. You too? I'm a little baby.
I know times are rough right now for all of us, but we are strong and can get through anything. Always remember I am here for you whenever you need me.
Aww.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, you could just tell by a look in her eyes how much it meant to her that her mom had taken the time to write the letter. Do you miss her?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna let you get to your laundry.
Oh, okay, well, thank you.
Coming up, surprise visitors for the teens.
It wasn't even real.
But will Ivan change his ways?
I know myself
Ivan,
better than anybody.
please don't speak to your mother like that.
All right, when you're done with that, let's get that chess game in we were talking about earlier in the week.
All right.
I think this morning he truly was in a good mood, and I think we found some common ground.
You want to make this interesting?
How so?
The loser jumps in the pool.
All right.
Good luck.
Good luck. I could tell that he has played. He had played a lot. He was very, very confident in his game. He was extremely bright, and I think if somebody can find that in him to be able to pull it out, I think the sky's the limit for him. I really do. Checkmate.
He finally got me. I was like, you know, I'm going in the pool, I guess. Scott's a smart guy. I like the way he looks at things, even though he looks at things differently than I do.
Oh, God. I'm okay.
Both Brittany and Ivan, they seem to be a lot more relaxed after a week or so.
Hey, sweetie.
Hello.
They got to know us better. We got to know them better.
Now I have a surprise for you.
Oh, really? What is the surprise?
Your mom's gonna be here in about 10 minutes.
Is she really?
Uh-huh. She's coming to pick you up.
Today?
Uh-huh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I got a surprise for you.
Really?
Uh-huh. Your mom's gonna be here in about 15 minutes or so.
What?
Yep.
I miss her, I love her, and I can't wait to see her. Hi.
Oh, can you please not cry, Mom? I missed you so much.
When I saw my mom, I was happy because I wanted to clear things up. Because, like, I feel differently now.
When we laid down the rules, she wasn't gonna follow them. It became a little bit of a battle getting the piercings out. While you're living here, they have to come out.
Another time we caught her smoking and didn't really want to be here.
The beginning of the week, I wasn't having fun at all, and I just wanted to go home. But then the family and me started to both open up to each other, and then it was actually, like, fun.
Is there anything that you learned that you can bring home to our house?
Maybe helping out more and stuff like that, and listening better.
Mm-hmm.
She obviously loves you very much, and she's doing some really good things, you know? So I know she works very hard for you. Thank you. It's really good to spend time, okay?
Oh, thank you very much.
And I think she'll learn from this experience, and hopefully she can grow as a person.
Maybe being here was just enough to kind of give Brittany the little boost that she needed to really appreciate her mom a little bit more.
Oh my God. It wasn't even real. Like, I just saw my mom and seeing my mom in California, like way out here. It was so weird.
When I hugged Ivan, I felt great. I could feel that he was very happy too. He was very surprised. How was it? Were the rules easy to follow?
Well, there was no smoking rule.
Okay, good.
And everything went smoothly, and then the
Let's
next
go back
day,
to the smoking rule. What happened with that?
Lying.
It was the lying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was the lying.
Yeah, there were problems there.
So you had your door taken off.
So I have my door. I don't know what that door taken off is for. I don't get it.
You're not going to agree with all of them. Obviously, our kids don't agree with everything.
Okay, the difference is, if I don't agree, I'm not doing it.
See, that's going to cause you trouble in life, Ivan. It just did.
Let it cause me trouble,
let's just lay it out on the table.
But
That's
it's a lot.
problem in
It's
life.
a lot better than...
It's not.
It's a lot...
And you know what, you're gonna...
Say whatever you want, but I know myself
Ivan,
better
please,
than anybody.
Please don't speak to your mother like that. It makes us uncomfortable. I don't find that to
Like
be...
what?
To raise your voice at your mom. Why would you speak to her that way? She's being very, very gentle with you right now, and...
I'm sorry.
When we challenged him about the honesty issue, then we had a tough night. Oh. He'll sit there until he gives us the lighter. Big thing, you gotta be honest. You gotta have integrity. I mean, that says who you are, and that's what I think you really should work on. And I think nothing can stop you. Ivan has to take to heart that he has control of his life. He's got all the tools to do whatever he wants.
What you've done is so great that I don't know how to even reciprocate.
Ivan, you be a good boy to your mom, okay?
All right.
I could tell that he learned a lot.
Bye, Ivan.
Bye.
Bye, Ivan.
I think that the things that Ivan saw can give us hope for change and a fresh start.
Going home.